What's up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Brand Marks the Spot. And this is a show where I talk about all things branding, design, and life as a solo business owner so you can leverage the power of branding to impact more people and to grow your business. And hey, how you guys doing there? My name is Patrick Sesko. I'm your brand buddy, and I help online entrepreneurs create killer visual brands to help them grow their businesses and impact more people. And today's episode, we are going to be talking about your brand permanency, right? Brand permanency. A lot of questions I get from people often, or not questions, but more like comments like, they're so worried about what they're going to put out there that they're going to be stuck with it. Once it's out there, they're stuck with it because I'm always preaching consistency, consistency, consistency. And they're like, okay, well, once I do this, I can't decide on my visuals, my colors, my fonts, all these foundational things. And then they end up not doing anything because they're so worried about getting that stuff out there and they're going to be stuck with it, right? So that's what we're going to talk about. It's going to be a relatively quick episode today. And before we get started on the episode, this episode is brought to you by my course creation mentor, Amy Porterfield's Digital Course Academy, and she is launching a masterclass coming up this week. She's had a whole bunch of them that have just been filled up, so she's added a couple more, but it's how to create and launch a profitable digital course from scratch. And if you can go ahead and sign up for that at patricksesko.com/DCA Masterclass. And I'm actually going to just kind of show you this because these webinars are happening later this week. And this is an amazing masterclass where you're going to learn how to create and launch a profitable digital course from scratch, as the website mentions. But you're going to get like 5 behind the scenes secrets to generate revenue year round. And she's going to give you this amazing masterclass. And of course, she's going to invite you to join her Digital Course Academy, for which I am an alumni. And that's enabled me to go from dreaming of, you may have heard me tell a story about, I've been dreaming of creating a course for my business for 6 long years, trying to figure it out on my own, where I finally discovered Amy Porterfield just a couple of years ago. I signed up for her Digital Course Academy, and just this year, I was able to launch my first live workshop using her strategies, and it's just been a game changer for me in terms of what's possible. And she has an amazing community. But anyways, regardless of whether you're going to sign up for the Digital Course Academy or not, I highly recommend you sign up for this masterclass, because you're really going to get value out of it regardless of whether or not you sign up. So let's see, if you sign up right now, she's got Thursday and Friday, both 1 p.m. Eastern time. So go ahead and register for that. But you're going to learn the key things to stop thinking about creating a course and start doing. You're going to learn this 10% edge mindset shift that all course creators have. A lot of times they think that, oh, they need to know everything about a particular subject, when really you only need to know 10% more than your audience to help them get to the next step. You're going to understand how to record your course. You're going to understand how to get results even if your email list is small. And you're going to learn the single most effective way to sell your online course. So I highly recommend you go ahead and sign up for that. It's no secret that I am an affiliate for Digital Course Academy this year. And I will be having some bonuses. So if you sign up through my link, which is, again, patricksesko.com/DCA Masterclass. So if you go ahead and sign up through that link and you end up purchasing Digital Course Academy through my affiliate link there, you will get some bonuses from me. Now, I'm a graphic designer and a brand strategist, and I help online entrepreneurs create their visual presence so they can get more clients and make more sales. And one of the things I also do is help them create your course branding. So that's going to be your course logo, your colors and fonts, your lead magnets that lead up to your course, your workbooks, all the visuals, your sales pages, those kinds of things. And that's what I do. And if you sign up through my link there, you will also be getting some bonuses. I haven't fully disclosed what bonuses you're going to get, but it's definitely going to be some one-on-one time with me. via Zoom or group coaching. It's going to be my Nail Your Brand Colors and Fonts Brand Foundation workshop. And it will probably be a lead magnet creator or a workbook template. So I'm not quite sure exactly what they're going to be yet, but if you struggle with the branding side of your business and you want to incorporate that as part of your digital course experience, then definitely sign up through my link. So let's get on with the show. Again, that's patricksesko.com/DCA Masterclass. All right, so where am I? The magic of live internet. Sorry, in this episode, let me pull myself up here on camera. I always can't figure out how this goes here. All right, anyways, so in this episode, we're going to talk about deciding your brand visuals, having the confidence in your choices, and then asking and hopefully answering the question, are you stuck with your visuals, right? Here we go. Let me move this out here. There we go. All right. Sorry about that. All right. So again, brand permanency. One of the things I get, I see comments the most are, am I stuck with my brand once I put it out into the ether? You know, there's this sense of permanency that goes along with it, that what if I change my mind, or what if I just don't like it, or what if my audience doesn't resonate with it, or what if I change positioning, or what if my audience changes? So all of those things come in, and when you're doing that, you need to just get it out there. And here is why I say that. Obviously, you want to have a strategic background when you're choosing your brand colors and fonts and building your brand foundations and those things. There's definitely a strategy, and I talk about that in my course. And you want to do that because, you know, if you have a strategic mindset behind it, the chances of it being more effective increase dramatically. However, if you get stuck in this sort of decision paralysis, then you won't get anything out there, and then you won't reach any of your audience. So get something out there, right? If you can manage it, take my colors and fonts workshop. If you go to patricksesko.com/workshop, you can get on the waiting list when that comes out. It's a very affordable way to get your brand foundations taken care of, which is your colors and your fonts, and a simple logo. But once you get that out there and you get your visuals out there and start putting yourself out there, whether it's with your videos, whether it's with your social media, graphics, and those kinds of things, you don't know if any of it's really going to work until you start getting it out there. So you really need to start testing, right? And so the short answer to, are you stuck with your brand once it's out there, is no, you're not. And this is kind of a mindset thing, right? So when if you've ever done Facebook ads, you're going to test them, right? You're going to do 2 or 3 images, maybe 2 or 3 different headlines, and you're going to test those to see which ones work better. Same thing with anything you put out there. You know, when I first started transitioning my business from one-on-one to online, I went through like 4 different looks and feels of my personal brand, because I was like, oh, I was unsure, or I was like, oh, I wasn't, attracting the right people, or, oh, it didn't make sense, it didn't match my personality. And even me, having done this for 25 years, I still got stuck because I was more focused on getting it perfect than I was taking imperfect action. So after a while, and you'll probably notice, if you've been in my audience for a while, or on my Facebook page, you see a lot of my visuals. They changed, the color palettes changed, the general design changed, because I wasn't totally sure as to which one was going to work. I tried them out, right? And I changed them, right? So I know I always preach consistency, but the only way to know that it's really going to be effective is if you test it out, right? So the next thing you want to do is just kind of having confidence in your choices, right? Like, This really isn't rocket science. So if you have no idea where to start, I suggest you get on my wait list for my colors and fonts workshop, because that is a great way to start. It's very low cost of entry to get your basic brand visuals out there so you can be confident in putting yourself out there. Because in the end, yes, design is very important, but so is getting yourself out there and getting your content out there and getting your message across, right? So all of that stuff is important to get it started, right? So are you stuck with your visuals? No, you are not stuck with your visuals. You want to test them, right? So those brand foundations I talked about, your colors, your fonts, a basic logo, any brand imagery that you do. If you're a personal brand, you're going to want photos of yourself. And if you don't have anything else, or don't have anything like that right now, and you can't afford to hire, say, a professional photographer to do a photo shoot, do what I did. I started doing this right at the beginning of COVID. And I didn't want a stranger photographer come into my house to do photos, so I had my daughter do shoots of me in my kitchen. I cleaned my kitchen; it's the cleanest it's ever been, probably. And she just took our iPhones, and I set up some lights, and she took some photos. There's a lot of cool things you can do with the iPhone, so you can do that. Get your brand foundations set up and get it out there. And if it doesn't work, it can evolve over time. And again, once you sort of get past that analysis paralysis of, oh, it's not perfect, and once you start getting your stuff out there, regardless of if it's just a simple slide deck like this, or a simple social media graphic, or even a simple web page with just your colors and your fonts, once you start being consistent with that and putting it out there, even if it may not be right, you're testing it, it's giving you more confidence. So I highly recommend you get something out there and you just make the decision, because indecision just ends up leading to paralysis, right? And then, so again, the final question, are you stuck with your visuals? The answer is no, you are not. Now, there is a little bit of a caveat to that, in that once you start to hone in and evolve your brand image and your visuals that you put out there, you do want to stay consistent with the look and feel once you sort of narrow down a path that you're going. And part of that is how you talk, your voice, your messaging, your brand personality. So even things like even Amy Porterfield's stuff, her colors and fonts have changed from some of her different products, but her personality, her messaging, her positioning has all been the same. So you have that, and then the brand colors and fonts can kind of change with that. So with that, that's a pretty short episode for you guys today. Thanks again for tuning in. Next week, I will be talking more about Amy Porterfield's masterclass. Her masterclass is happening on Thursday and Friday, and they might even be adding another one, because these have been filling up like gangbusters. So definitely check that out. And if you listen to Amy at all, you'll notice that she uses the word gangbusters a lot. It's one of my favorite words. So go ahead and check that out again. Let me scroll back up to that page. Boom, there it is. Let me just hide this here. patricksesko.com/DCA Masterclass. And again, if you sign up and you end up purchasing the Digital Course Academy through this link, you will receive design and branding bonuses by me. It's going to be course workbook templates. It's going to be one-on-one consultations with me, whether that's a brand strategy review or a brand audit as to what you have, or it could be we can talk about your course branding specifically, and we'll do those things as part of the additional bonuses that you're going to get if you do sign up through my link. So go ahead and do that, and we'll see you next week. And I may be going live this week. I'm not sure exactly what day, and discuss my bonuses in detail once I get all of those things ironed out. So you guys have a wonderful Tuesday, and we'll talk to you next week. Later.